So we're gonna start today so I can get my blood flowing, because we watched the first video yesterday and I thought it was super interesting. I want to see the second one. So we're gonna watch the second one.
The show SpongeBob
It's 18 minutes. It's 18 minutes of SpongeBob conspiracy theories.
is not what you think it is.
Is there a trailer?
There is a secret group of puppet masters who are always watching the citizens of Bikini Bottom and pulling the strings. Hidden within Bikini Bottom are spies that keep an eye on the characters and make sure everything goes to plan. This is a conspiracy that will fundamentally change the way you look at the show SpongeBob SquarePants, and I believe it's all actually intended by the creators, and I'm gonna prove it. This is
Wait, that was heavy loaded. Hold on, can you go back? That was a lot of information really fast.
is not what you think it is. There is a secret group of puppet masters who
I'm interested, Smitty. I'm interested. Maybe remind me when it comes up.
are
So I'll probably
always
forget,
watching
but
the
I'll.
citizens of Bikini Bottom and
It's
pulling the
Resident Evil.
strings.
It's
Hidden
Resident
within
Evil.
Bikini Bottom are spies that keep an eye on the characters and make sure everything goes to plan. This is a conspiracy that will fundamentally change the way you look at the show SpongeBob SquarePants, and I believe it's all actually intended by the creators, and I'm gonna prove it. This is
I'm ready.
The television theory. You guys had a great reaction to my Squilliam Fancyson theory, and I had a lot of fun making it.
Oh, you're welcome.
You lying, deceiving bastard! I didn't even realize that.
But trust me when I say that what I've discovered this time is much, much bigger. To start this theory, we have to go back to the very beginning of the very
So
first
you
episode
lying, deceiving bastard.
to SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ah, the sea. So fascinating. So wonderful.
Ah,
Here we see Bikini Bottom.
the sea.
Life. Home of one of my favorite creatures. SpongeBob SquarePants.
I used to imitate that voice when I was a kid.
Silly.
So let me ask you a question. Who's speaking in this clip? Well, obviously that's just the narrator. We hear his voice many times throughout the show.
Yes.
Goo Lagoon. A stinky mud puddle for you and me. Ah, the Krusty Krab. Through these doors pass all the many kinds of undersea life. Pop's boating school, where diligent students learn the rules.
This
of
is
the
so
road.
nostalgic. It always takes me back.
Who exactly is the narrator?
He's the voice.
He's just the narrator, right?
Yeah, he's the
We're not
voice.
supposed to think about who he is or why we're hearing
Hans.
him. Lots of shows have narrators.
Yo,
framing
what's up,
devices we're
Kiwi?
not supposed to think about.
Caillou was amazed that Mommy had made a rainbow.
Oh, true.
Just
Caillou
like
had a
in the
narrator too.
picture.
But there's something different about
That was
this
one
narrator.
example.
He sounds a lot like he's narrating a nature documentary.
The ocean. From above,
True.
a simple blanket of water.
Oh, I missed you too. Where have you
But
been?
below, a complex world full of color, life, and wonder.
Can you guys hear this okay?
The sea. So fascinating. So wonderful. Here we see Bikini Bottom, teeming with life.
What if I told you that he's not just some random disembodied voice? He's an actual character.
Oh, this is
in
what I
this
was-
universe.
Here we are again at the Bikini Bottom.
I was reading about this
Today is once
on
again
Twitter,
the
which is
day
what got
of
me interested in all
SpongeBob
this.
Boating school exam, but more importantly, this is the last test for
I
the
can see
year.
why.
And if SpongeBob does not pass this one,
I remember this,
it
he crashes
means
into the
another
camera.
Whole year of boating school.
That's a classic episode.
SpongeBob
What I learned in
literally
boating school is
fourth wall, and we actually get to see the narrator and the camera he's been filming with. The show
Oh,
SpongeBob
true.
SquarePants is not just a cartoon. Everything we see is a part of a nature documentary television show being filmed by scuba divers. And if you're still not convinced, I searched really, really hard and found an old SpongeBob DVD bonus feature
This
that
was the
basically
clip.
confirms everything.
Since before time even
Where did you get
existed,
this?
land-loving scientists have tried to learn the secrets of intelligence. Their studies led them to the sea, where the citizens of one undersea colony demonstrated a genius so enormous, the scientists felt compelled to record their actions for use in teaching mankind how to live better. The name of this miraculous place? Bikini Bottom. Poring over the mass of brainy masterminds scattered about this strange land, the scientists chose 6 Bikini Bottom residents at random to study. As the scientists marveled at the advanced knowledge and superior intellect of
Where is
these
this
6
episode from?
creatures,
I went to college.
I
they
went
wrote
to
their
college.
calendars and took notes. And now, finally,
Okay, Kiwi,
we
thank
can
you.
learn all
We'll
of
be
the
on
things
DVD
that
in a little
these
bit.
Smarty pantsuses have to teach us.
I just want to eat my
Life
breakfast.
lessons from Bikini Bottom.
I don't know how it can get any more clear than that. Now, if you rewatch the show with this new information in mind, some things start to take on a whole new meaning. Throughout the series, there's this weird, unexplained running gag of a human hand interfering with the characters. It's even in the beginning of every episode in the intro for the show. Maybe the filmmakers are doing a bit more than just studying these characters. The hand seems to mostly interfere just to maintain the health and safety of the characters, like treating SpongeBob for the suds.
Well, Mr. SquarePants, it seems you have the suds. Are you ready for your treatment?
That's right, and then he like becomes a sponge. He's like, woo!
It makes sense that the filmmakers wouldn't want to risk the safety of their main character. After all, there's no show without SpongeBob, but that's not the only reason why they interfere. Season 3, Episode 16, I Had an Accident, is infamous for having one of the most absurd, confusing endings in the entire show. It ends with a real gorilla suddenly coming out of a Patrick costume and attacking the characters.
I remember this episode too. I remember Penny, Chip, and who was the other one?
Then as soon as SpongeBob begins to question
The gang's all here.
Scene, this happens.
What's a gorilla doing underwater in the first place?
Well, it's funny you should. I mean, see.
Wait, you're telling me that this is also part of the conspiracy?
Let's get out of here.
They just seem like they're just gags. Yeah, I remember this.
SpongeBob is a weird show, but this has always stuck out as being just a little too weird. But knowing what we know now, I think I can explain what's going on here. This isn't a real gorilla. Every other land animal we've seen underwater wears a helmet and is drawn in a cartoony style.
We have
The
seen
gorilla's
monkeys
shown in a
underwater.
live-action style, and the only time we ever see live-action characters is when they're human. So I believe both the gorilla and the horse he rides away on are humans wearing costumes. The filmmakers set this whole thing up just to make the episode more entertaining. It's starting to seem like this isn't strictly a nature documentary anymore. It's more of a reality TV show made for entertainment. Who knows what other absurd elements of the show are actually put there by the filmmakers to make the show more entertaining and profitable. Although, based on the people's reaction, it doesn't always seem to pay off. But how far will the filmmakers go to
You're telling me the whole thing is a documentary?
Saturday morning in Bikini Bottom.
You always wonder how they started a fire
SpongeBob
underwater.
is watching his favorite Saturday morning show, The Adventures of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, enjoying a bowl of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy bland
Wait, how do we explain Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy? Because they're human.
cereal, and wearing the official Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy Blackfist biters.
If we think of this as a television show, this sounds an awful lot like a product placement. I mean, listen to how the narrator specifically says the full names of the products.
The Adventures of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy bland cereal, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy Blackfist biters.
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new mococo drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mountain Nicaragua, no artificial sweeteners.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Maybe the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy TV show is actually from the
That was
surface
a good
world.
reference.
They are human after all. It makes sense that the filmmakers would choose to highlight these
That's from the
popular
Truman Show,
superhero
right?
characters. The more they show, the more they're gonna sell Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy merchandise.
Stick around, it's a good time.
Hang on a second, why are Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy the same size as all the fish in Bikini Bottom, even though humans are always shown as massive compared to fish? Whatever, I'll come back to that one later. The show doesn't even just hide product placements. In the episode Model Sponge, they literally trick SpongeBob into making a commercial for a human product.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Director.
Very well. Lose the pants! Hans! Where's my star?
What's happening? What's happening?
In this scene, you'll be cleaning bathroom fixtures.
Okay. So where's my cleaning utensil?
Don't you get it? You are the cleaning utensil. High speed!
Oh no, your
He's a
bathroom
sponge.
is a disaster. Get it cleaned up fast with the new sponge. Household chores are a snap with new sponge. It cleans
You break
sinks.
over, goddammit, several. It's okay, we'll be here for a while.
Just look at that shine.
This is just like in real life how SpongeBob is such a popular character that he's used to sell tons and tons of products. So far I've shown you that the show SpongeBob SquarePants is actually a documentary television show, but the creators continually interfere to push their own agendas and make more money. But that brings us to an important question. Do the characters know they're in a television show?
No.
Let's go back to that clip where SpongeBob hits the cameraman.
It means another whole year of boarding school! Aww. What happened?
Oh, nothing, SpongeBob. You just struck another pedestrian.
Mrs. Puff calls him a pedestrian, which sounds more like she thinks he's just some random Bikini Bottom citizen. The different types of marine life in SpongeBob are so diverse and weird looking that it's not too hard to believe that the characters just think these filmmakers are another weird type of fish. And back to the gorilla episode, the gorilla and the horse immediately get nervous and run away when SpongeBob questions what's going on.
Well, it's funny you should. I mean, see the George, they're onto us.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Don't want the character. Now, there isn't a ton of footage of the characters interacting with the filmmakers, but I dug really deep and found the smoking gun that answers all of our questions. This is an old commercial from 2004 made to promote the SpongeBob movie.
I remember this.
SpongeBob, what kind of jellyfish is that?
It's not a jellyfish, Patrick. It's a spaceship.
Hey guys, it's Carlos from the Zone. I was wondering if you could answer a few questions.
Questions? Run for your lives!
Wait, no. I don't know where this is from. Where did he say this is from? The fuck? I thought this was the I thought this was to the movie. The movie, right? I don't remember seeing this.
That answers all of our questions. This is an old commercial from 2004 made to promote the...
Oh, it was a commercial. Okay. This video breakdown is so clever. I feel, I mean, I'm starting to believe it. I just need... I need more answers.
SpongeBob, what kind of jellyfish is that?
It's not a jellyfish, Patrick. It's a spaceship.
Hey guys, it's Carlos from the Zone. I was wondering if you could answer a few questions.
Questions? Run for your lives!
No, Pat, don't you see? It wants to learn about our world, and it's chosen us.
What? Yay! We've been chosen.
A submarine comes down to SpongeBob and Patrick to ask questions to promote the new movie. SpongeBob and Patrick are clearly confused by this and think the submarine is some kind of alien. They also have no idea that they're the stars of a movie.
Well, thanks guys.
No, see, they don't know. They don't know. They don't know, Ken. They don't know.
We'll see you in the movie.
Bye.
Movie? What's that?
I know.
So I think it's pretty
Haven't they gone to the movie theater?
clear at this point that the characters are unaware their lives are being filmed and interfered with. But there are some characters that have to have some level of awareness. For example, the Dr. Fish that told the human hand to treat SpongeBob, and the Director Fish that directed the commercial for the human world. What makes these characters so special? First off, the Director Fish isn't actually from Bikini Bottom. Before he directed this commercial, we saw him as a citizen of New Kelp City in the episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob. Out of all the characters they could have used, they specifically chose a character from out of town. Almost like the filmmakers didn't want to use anyone in Bikini Bottom so they wouldn't risk everyone finding out about the television show. Then there's the Dr. Fish. We don't know where he originally came from, but he's an extremely suspicious character. Usually he's purple, but sometimes he's orange, sometimes he's purple with orange hands, sometimes he's a pirate, and he bears a striking resemblance to Dr. Manowar from the Jellyfish Convention.
Where did you get that picture?
Usually he's purple, but sometimes he's orange.
I mean, yeah, but like, okay, I feel like that it's just like art, you know? Like sometimes the artist like redraws them. I don't know. Is it that serious? This seems like you're... All right, let me just keep watching.
Sometimes he's purple with orange hands, sometimes he's a pirate, and he bears a striking resemblance to Dr. Manowar from the Jellyfish Convention.
And now it only hurts when...
I mean, he does.
Why does he have so many different disguises and identities? What is he hiding? I believe hidden throughout Bikini Bottom are spies like this.
Oh, this is what he was talking
they're in
about.
a television show and keep tabs on the main characters and make sure everything goes to plan. There's so many suspicious characters in Bikini Bottom that it could literally be anyone.
It's like the Truman Show, but SpongeBob.
The mailman, the hot dog vendor, Old Man Jenkins. It
Not
could
Old
literally
Man
be
Jenkins.
anyone. But what if I told you that the biggest spy of all isn't some random side character? It's one of the main characters of the show.
Patrick.
Someone who's been there from the very beginning.
It's Patrick.
Someone who's not even from Bikini Bottom.
It's always the dumb guy.
Someone who's not even from the ocean.
Oh?
That's right.
Wait, what?
Sandy Cheeks.
Wait, why
Cheeks
Sandy?
is the thrill-seeking scientific squirrel from Texas who lives underwater in her tree dome. But
yes.
Why did she come to Bikini Bottom?
To
in
study.
the episode Chimps Ahoy, we find out she was hired by a group of chimpanzees to come underwater and create inventions.
Okay.
But
oh, right. Okay, yeah, I remember that episode. She's supposed to like build shit, and her bosses were a bunch of monkeys. I remember that. Literally down there to observe their habitat. Well, she's supposed to be like an inventor because she builds all kinds of weird shit
underwater to make inventions. She could have just as easily have made any of her inventions on land. It must be extremely expensive to maintain a giant dome of air underwater. There is no way the only reason she's here is to make random inventions. I think this whole episode is an elaborate ruse
guy. Okay, I just said that, and then he's like, "There's no way."
Off the other characters from the real reason Sandy is in Bikini Bottom. Spy on the main characters and make sure the show stays on track. Many of the times the characters are in danger, Sandy conveniently steps in to save the day, and many of the wacky, entertaining episodes are driven by an invention Sandy creates.
Oh my
Everything she does is a calculated move to carry out the hidden agenda of the filmmakers. Her entire friendship with SpongeBob and the other characters is built on a lie. But you're probably saying, Sandy is a sweet, friendly squirrel. There's no way she's behind this. You're not convinced yet? That's okay. Because what I'm about to show you is so mind-blowing, so insanely revealing, that it's actually the whole reason I decided to make this video. Get ready for the big one.
Stop it.
Season 10, Episode 10, Feral Friends, is the episode that unlocks this entire mystery. During a birthday party, a green moon suddenly appears and turns everyone except Sandy into less evolved, real-life versions of themselves.
Right, and then she has to
Sandy
go...
is completely caught off guard by this and decides to call someone for help. And take a guess who she calls.
I thought it was a gimmick!
Hello, French narrator speaking.
Hey, Frenchie! It's me, Sandy!
Sandy Cheeks.
What the fuck?
How is it hanging?
Oh, it's not hanging too good, Frenchie. You see, there's this...
Okay, it was a gimmick then, but it makes sense with all the shit he set up to this point. And now I'm like, man, you're right.
Don't say another word.
And the signs were there all along. What the fuck?
Huh, yeah, I guess that's a pretty interesting clip, yeah.
Oh my
Holy shit! Sandy literally calls the narrator to let him know what's going on and asks for instructions on what to do next. She has been working with him the entire fucking time. He even has a picture of her on his desk. This is where I originally planned on ending the video, but there is still one small issue with the television theory. Just one nagging plot hole that contradicts everything. If this is all a television show filmed by scuba divers, then how are we seeing inside the buildings? It's not like any of the humans filming the show could fit inside them.
And then they'd have to like have like cameras?
That keeps this theory from being complete. I mean, the most logical
Damn, he's really going all in. Like how would they, if it was supposed to be like a reality TV show, how would they have been able to keep track of all the fish inside their little fishy homes? With just a bunch of like micro cameras everywhere?
Is that they have hidden cameras inside of everyone's homes, but we never really see anything like that. Holy shit. Season 6, Episode 24, Truth or Square. The SpongeBob 10th anniversary special where they reveal
definitely did not watch this I definitely did not watch this episode.
But the most damning piece of evidence comes from when the characters get lost in the Krusty Krab vents and end up in a room full of monitors showing live footage of all of their homes.
Oh, my house is on TV.
All of our houses are on
Wait, this
TV.
happens? Well, then it's confirmed. They're literally on TV. What kind of sick psycho shit?
Look,
It's like a joke within a joke.
And who is the character responsible for all of these hidden cameras?
Mr. Krabs, why do you have cameras watching us? Oh, well,
His little eyes.
Make sure you all floss after every meal.
Thank you, Mr. Krabs. Dental hygiene is very, very important.
Dental hygiene? Eugene, you lying bastard. Of course he would sell out his friends for a quick buck. And if there's any part of you that thinks there's some chance Mr. Krabs has all these hidden cameras for some other reason, then take a look at what happens next.
More?
Who are those guys?
I think it's us, Patrick. But who are they?
Oh my god!
Alright, they're not even trying to hide it anymore.
Oh
The
my
cameraman
God.
and the boom operator have been following around the characters this entire time. And just like the gorilla and a boom
They have a stone for the boom mic. Oh my god. Okay. All right, you win. All right, you win. I'm convinced. It's a documentary. SpongeBob SquarePants was a documentary. It was never about a funny little fish people or whatever the hell I thought it was.
operator have been following around the characters this entire time. And just like the gorilla, as
How are
soon
there
as they get
4 of
seen,
these
they make
videos?
a run for it. The case is closed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Good job.
The television theory is something the show has consistently alluded to from the very first episode to the newest episodes.
True.
Maybe one day the show
True.
will actually directly address it and our characters will discover the real truth about their world. But regardless, that's
That'd
my
be cool.
theory. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. See you next time. Hey, whoa, hang on a second. You thought I forgot about the
Oh, I
Mermaid
forgot
Man and
about
Barnacle Boy
I
thing,
forgot
didn't
about
ya?
them.
Alright, here's a quick bonus theory. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy were 2 superheroes that fought crime underwater and protected the sea from evil.
Okay.
Whether or not they actually did this or was all staged for television isn't clear, but they both spent their lives underwater until they became old and retired. But after spending so much time under the sea, they no longer fit in with human society. Plus, Mermaid Man is clearly dealing with some form of dementia and PTSD from fighting evil.
But you can't
Oh,
retire. There's
evil.
So, they decided to live the rest of their lives in Bikini Bottom. And in order to fit in better with their fellow sea creatures, they made the permanent decision to shrink themselves using Mermaid Man's shrinking belt. The case is closed. Again.
All right, you win. Bam, 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 bam.